Winston or Reinhardt as that main tank. You want Winston's mobility here on this point, though.
Absolutely. We're going to be looking at how much Twinsters are on the same page as their teams. It's very important, especially with Shanghai and Gamsu.
Now, London, they have a like alt-right idea of how to play goats, but if it's Winston goats, they feel a bit more like home.
We see if they are making moves at the same kind of
Homa dies.
already went off the brink, or at least got brute to oblivion. And Prophet extremely charged up. You can see Gesture with a late fight engage. Allows the Spitfire to push the dragons back to their own spawn area.
And what also
I think they're playing around Prophet mostly.
Is when Koma dies, you don't have that speed boost for Shanghai to disengage. He drops. You don't have a around on the flank in a fast manner. That's when you see Nuss start to push the pace here for London. Get around on the flank, pick some players off.
Absolutely. You know what
Nuss start to push the pace here for London.
Oh, Gamsu engages a jump. Oh yeah, jump to just make space.
know where to go and know where to hide.
Unfortunately, yeah, this is how you die.
Picked up early.
1 second, I need to close my window. It's so cold. I like when it's cold, but yeah, this was way too cold.
Very quickly, London use the rally as soon as they see the dragons want to engage, and they use that extra durability to allow them to be a bit more aggressive.
So once Gamsu's dead, you just chase.
Secures that early kill, and that already will shut the dragons down. They'll be back pretty soon, though. Gamsu leap towards the rest of his team, but it's going to be a graviton surge.
Early grab.
They can't remove it all now. Fury and Gesture catch them up, and once again, the Spitfire go aggressive when they know they have a player advantage.
Yeah, when DM is stuck in to try and save him, he's on the other side. At least one big support ult here has come.
Now the thing is, Shanghai have barely been able to farm up ults, right? So when they engage with their own grav, London they can counter with the Diva Bomb. Don't think that was a good Diva Bomb though.
Critical targets, but it's Spitfire that go for the Transcendence. The notion they're a little bit split up for the time being, but Guard gets
nice stun onto Gamsu.
Which makes it hard for the Dragons to push past their own front line. Very much on the same way.
A little bit more comfortable kind of in like matches, but you're looking at last fight territory here for Shanghai. They got to make a play for the point.
One more chance, 93% out of 100 for the London Spitfire. Fortunately, the Dragons have 2 support ultimates, which is going to go a long way in these fights. They'll initially start to contest the point, but Prophet will be there to fight Gregory. Luffy and Gaps already go down, and there's been very little shown in all of this round for the Shanghai Dragons. Luffy goes down with his Transcendence. The Dragons could have used that to at least get them in a position to contest. Down, and there's been very little shown in all of this round for the Shanghai Dragons. Luffy goes down with his Transcendence. The Dragons could have used that to
That's a good grab.
get them in a position to contest.
Yeah, they got snowballed. It's all about who wins the first fight on Koth.
Reinhardt's on both sides now, so you get the Reinhardt version of the triple tank, triple support. Reinhardt pretty strong on this point. A lot of sustain, a lot of close quarter areas. You start swinging the.
They go for the boop onto Gamsu. What? Oh no, I don't think they go for the boop. They actually hard engage. I like this. Like, I gotta say, Gesture and Reinhardt. I get this face.
First fire strike, really can decide how that fight goes. Especially when there's only one source of burst healing, i.e. like large amounts of healing at once in the form of Brigitte on each team. If a Brig, for example, takes a fire strike, she can't quickly heal herself back up with that repair pack. It only goes to her teammates. You don't want that to happen at all. The Spitfire, don't give the Dragons too much time alone.
He's playing to survive. That's all he's doing. He's playing to survive.
They do want to engage. See Gregory, Discord Orb on her, so she's taking a lot more damage than she otherwise would be.
And Prophet's really charged up. Doesn't die in that first fight, so keeps the energy. His Gesture did get 2 bubbles during that, so see Prophet already with the Graviton Surge. Let's see how they decide to use it.
Gesture gets a bubble, immediately jumps forward, trying to start something out or get someone low enough for Prophet to follow up on. He has a Graviton Surge.
It's so hard to... it's so hard to carry your Reinhardt in Gods. Like Prophet he tries, but you can't get the space without Reinhardt, right?
Losing Gesture is not ideal. Normally, Prophet
get that pick on right, reset his energy because
it's good that he focused Gesture.
Dragons look much more comfortable playing in a cluster with Gamsu at the center of it instead of Gamsu going forward and engaging on his own with that Winston pick. They look like they're in step now to be a Graviton Surge from the Spitfire to hold the Dragons together. DM!
You see, Gesture, he holds shield by 50%. I think that's intentional.
Tries to go a responsive one himself, but Fury hits that one up happily. Sound barrier has to be used by the Dragons to allow them to break free of that engagement while not losing any players. But a Spitfire.
Mana, for example, he can go low. He can go low to like 90 HP, 60 HP, and still swing.
They want a bit more.
Not gesture though. He doesn't know when he's safe. That's a nice grab. Wait, did he use grab? Yeah, he used grab. Wait. No, it wasn't grab. I don't know what it was. Oh, shatter. Yeah, shatter. Okay. I thought it was grab for some reason.
Time trying to build it up. It's such a game.
It's frustrating. You don't see the momentum shift in fights where that happens, or like the psychology affect the team.
That's a good bomb split. Okay, so their Zen has to rotate and you know, play safe around the wall here. DM, he needs to be safe as well. Everyone else, then everyone needs to disengage basically.
Oh dear, yeah, he's not gonna be anyone's Tekken, mate.
And now they can't protect them.
Now they're going to have a team has without high ground, and then they had Gesture and Prophet just push protection. Prophet on the high ground. Zarya, you can do a ton of damage from this area. You don't want to send like Diva right in Zarya's face because
just
down, yeah.
Melts the Diva down again. Defense Matrix doesn't interact with continuous sources of damage. A beam is continuous source. For more, look up the wave particle duality theorem and be confused. Here's the Shanghai Dragons with the rally going up on that high ground. Right in the back, you can see that Luffy is ready to come forward with the Transcendence if needed. He'll drop on the high ground and use it. He'll let his team try and fight for the time being, though. Prophet was just waiting in the alcove for the door, and oh, Geggery got DC.
That's a good grab. So because Geggery is being focused here, she needs to boost away. And when she boosts, that's when grab comes in. Oh, well, not boost, but you know, she goes low. And D-Mech comes in. Unfortunate. I think Spitfire did it pretty well with like the setting up the fights with Diva Bomb and stuff. For example, they use grab without Diva Bomb when they're playing with a Winston. Pretty good.
Geggery in the lineup, you do want to be able to set up a, you know, can support it, use a shield, everything to get. When they wanted to find
this entire roster, so they go up, they're used to teams preparing for them and whatnot.
They've seen the lows and highs and
meta swaps. These players have been very successful in the past.
So now Ding in instead of Geggery.
Overall season playoffs, the end of our stage 4. I think. Looking at how they performed so far this season, I think getting over the hump with just those early
main support in the Shanghai Dragons. You see the Hanzo start there? Usually it's just a center.
I wish I had Ding and POV here. Let me see, I maybe have it. I don't have it. I have Prophets.
DM hacked immediately. Now this is not what you want.
Yeah, I mean they get aggressive after they do hack DM because you cannot use the bubbles of Zarya, so not getting any.
So DM getting hacked, it's pretty good. Ding getting hacked now.
The Dragons do a nice job though, pressuring and all the way back into this corner. Now you see DM really charged up. It'll fire off. After they do hack DM because you cannot.
So Prophet is on Brig and Fury is on Zarya. So Prophet, he is the Zarya player. I don't think he should be on Brig. Because on Brig you only need positioning. But like it's way Zarya and Brig, they basically have the same positioning. Almost the same. Oh, let's see. Guard is usually Diva or wait, guard can be Brig as well. Don't know if he can Diva that well though. I think Fury should be on Brig instead of Prophet.
Any charge, not being able to protect Gums either. The Dragons do a nice job though, pressuring London all the way back into this corner. Now you see them really charged up. They'll fire off those alternate fires, put down a ton of
They're just getting in, getting the kills.
Clean. Shanghai, they give their back find a lot more freedom. So players like Luffy.
Yeah, I know guard is usually the Brig, but you need Brig. So so that's why your Prophet is on. I think Prophet should be the Zarya because he's the best Zarya in the team. He's usually on Zarya. You don't need him on Brig.
And with a and Sombra's EMP very effective in this area of the map. You have to play in some of these choke points. You're able to connect with more than one or two players. It'll be guard getting that ability first.
This is a mistake on the coaches.
Rally here for the Dragons to open this up. This is how they win.
Yamsu pushes up. Now when he pushes up, he's low as well. I think Shanghai expect the EMP to come in here. Because the use bubble, he's low. They don't even need EMP. On Spitfire side, they can go in without EMP, kill him, and he's dead. You see, there's not enough. There's nowhere enough healing. You don't need EMP though.
EMP though from guard coming back, connecting with all.
Tussle, but then the EMP tore that off him, and he was looking very vulnerable. So the Spitfire.
So now they should hold far forward, I think.
There, this stage of the map when we're sort of working through those small alleyways can be hard to get value out of Sombra because people can duck inside the nooks and crannies and alcoves and avoid being in line of sight of the EMP. But I mean, great opportunity.
I think they should hold far forward. Sure, it's easy to EMP, but actually. Nah, they shouldn't hold far forward. They shouldn't. Not versus Sombra. Because they can't trans like that then.
You don't get Bit Ocean, so he hides, uses his Transcendence. Still might not be enough to keep players alive.
Oh, DM really trying to beam him on down, and yes, despite Bit Ocean getting Transcendence, the EMP is still followed up on well enough.
Uses this Transcendence EMP.
He's in there from guard to get 6 with that EMP.
And let's see how Ding uses his EMP.
So everyone except Bit Ocean is hacked.
Great opportunities in there from guard to get 6 with that EMP.
And let's see how Ding uses his EMP.
I don't think Fury should be hacked even.
Uses it, connects it by, but you don't get Bit Ocean, so he's well enough.
It wouldn't have stopped anything.
See DM up on the high ground though. Have it in rally available here for London. See DM up on the high ground.
Wait, I want to see the bubbles.
For London.
Gamsu is not bubbled. Where's the bubble on Gamsu? Where's the bubbles? Now there's a bubble. So did they use bubble early?
Close to sound barrier, most likely get sound barrier, and you have
no, they didn't.
Graviton surge here. You do have the grab in rally.
So DM uses his bubble.
For London.
Gamsu should be bubbled now. Right now he should be bubbled. But DM is probably looking for the grab. He shoots the grab.
No. This time Graviton surge into the backline for the Shanghai.
Because the bubble, once he bubbles and Gamsu walks up, like it does nothing, does 0.
But a sound barrier keeps the Spitfire vital. Losing Fury early in the fight is still very bad. A huge source of the damage.
He's bubbling way too early on himself as well.
But London has to use their support ult so much earlier, Mitch.
Now that's a good EMP.
The point. Nuss is in trouble here. He's just able to get away from DM, and the Dragons have hardly been stopped so far in this attacking round. Both support ult teams will have to get a large EMP. It's likely that we see Luffy try and play safe or hide away. And hope that he doesn't get affected by it. You can see him there on the left side. No, he goes for a Transcendence before the Sombra drops in. You can see
just want to show you. Gestures positioning versus Gamsu.
him there on the left side.
It's so obvious gesture. He doesn't think of him, like, it feels like he doesn't, can't imagine, like, where he shields blocks. Because Gamsu can go for a shatter, if he had shatter.
Disengage with that one, the Spitfire won't give them the chance. The Dragons actually used a sound barrier here, even though they're losing players in this fight, and they got EMP'd. That's a curious decision.
You want to use it to keep some
Using the beat there is weird.
The charge on Diem.
Oh, that's a big shadow though. Nasty one laid down by Gesture there. Most of the Dragons are trying to pick themselves back up, and now the Spitfire go for the Transcendence as they want to keep pushing, and they get Gamsu, which is back up. Disengage, drops in. Maybe it was his
So trance is used, then grab comes. Just natural. Oh, I think Koma wanted to beat earlier. He was late on the beat.
The Dragons actually use a sound barrier here. You can try and disengage with that one. The Spitfire won't give them the chance. The Dragons go for it. But the Dragons will try.
Question is Young Jin holding the shield or not? I don't know. So Gamsa had to jump in there to shield.
You want to use it to keep some of these players up. Maybe you're just trying to keep the charge on Diem.
Oh, that's a big shadow though. Nasty one laid down by Gesture there. Most of the Dragons are trying to pick themselves back up, and now the keep the Dragons.
With the average energy at 32 to Diem 67. So double them enough in terms of energy. That's going to swing the damage pretty heavily in Diem's favor.
Graviton surge with the Spitfire.
So they hack here. They gotta boop them down, but they can't because of the grab. That's a good grab by Spitfire.
And then you just keep cycling these ultimates fight after fight.
Okay, Guard just settles for an EMP towards Gamsu right now. Again, I mentioned it's hard to always get total coverage with that Sombra ultimate. Urshadow right now. Again, I mentioned it's hard to always get total coverage with that.
Nice block by DM. So nice.
Sombra ultimate. Urshadow to follow up here. It's like the Gesture was maybe hoping just for Gamsu to be EMP catch him up in Shatter. Yeah, he would have had a shield. Didn't quite play out. So both of those ultimates that London have committed have done very little to slow the.
So now they're spitting in because they have EMP.
Shanghai want to get a bit aggressive and push forward. Sound barrier brought out. Ding overextending slightly.
They beat because of EMP.
Went for the EMP. It's a 2-for-2 trade in this fight. Make it 3-for-2. As Prophet is caught out by Gamsu. Jury needs to back away rather quickly here. And the Transcendence is very defensively employed by Midoshin. Oh, Koma was caught in the Graviton surge though. That one kill might have been enough for the Spitfire.
That's a good. That's a good shatter.
Not enough to keep him alive. DM deals with him. But the reinforcements have arrived for London, and the Dragons are dwindling on time bank.
Yeah, and I thought Nuss was going to be able to save Yuri there as he comes in and tries to boot Gamsu out of the way. It'll be the Dragons using Rally, trying to engage. Rally used here from Prophet as well.
Two support ults for the Shanghai Dragons. They've got everything they need and more to win this fight. But you're
Prophet as well.
two support
away. It'll be the Dragons using Rally, trying to engage.
Okay, so Young Jin, he gets hacked.
Rally used here from
He should play on the payload. Young Jin should play on the payload here. He's opening himself for the discords.
ults for the Shanghai Dragons. They've got everything they need and more to win this fight, but Yongjin goes down early. Gamsu's not left out of the way. And he's taken down by Prophet. Now Guard gets to push ahead. And look at that meter down the bottom. He's charging up that EMP for another fight. And now that the payload has moved to a more open cul-de-sac area, much easier for Guard to get value out of that EMP and hit as many targets as possible, potentially shutting down the Dragons from being able to fight back. This is dangerous for Shanghai.
Still some fights here for the Dragons, though. With a minute.
I was watching Fitzy here, Soda review the Sombra play here. He said it could have been smart for Ding to try and backcap before this fight on high ground, as it would turn the attention away from the fight. You mean next fight? This one? Or which fight?
They just need to be careful not to.
It's a 2-for-2 trade in this.
The fight they did on the railings on high ground. Okay, let's go back there.
Now him to DM 67, so double him enough. Turns it.
I don't know what Fitzy was thinking, but there's nothing you can backcap. There's nothing you can backcap. All you do is, like, you grab, you send your Lucio. I don't know, like, you don't get away with that stuff at this level, because as soon as you touch the card, there's an 1 here. It says 1 person on card. Now I know in ranked, you know, even in high SR rank, like 4.5k, sometimes people they don't check this. But in OWL, you get fired, like you ruin your career if you don't check it. So they're gonna check it. Most likely. Also, it's very far up, like the card is so far up, you don't gain anything from it. Because it's gonna be a 6v5. Now this is the fight after the one we just saw before.
You're looking at potentially 3 fights. They just need to be careful not to like blow 2 support ultimates at the same time here. Blow 2 support ultimates at the same time here.
So this is a questionable position by Luffy. He should be further back, in my opinion. Maybe they try to get. Maybe they try to force out the EMP.
Then you're lucky if you're the Dragons, you didn't invest like a sound barrier there. Try and fight that. Grab here to Transcendence. Yep.
The Dragons grab actually quite close to their own spawn and doesn't really get that much value. Prophetaz go down on the Transcendence used by the Spitfire.
Well, that's 2 good kills. It's really good that they are like not killed at the same time as well, because it staggers.
But because they fought so far forward, Matt, will they have time to get back to
Oh,
the payload?
nice.
He does get the point.
To get anybody back is Guard may be able to get a touch.
He does get the touch and then he translocates out. Prophet's there, but he's so low on health. Quickly, the Spitfire manages to touch the point. But EMP is going to
easy
switch away
EMP.
all the defensive abilities. With still a graviton surge used, which makes it harder for the Dragons to get the job done. The honor switching from Big-Ocean could have been impactful with that.
That's really well done by Shanghai.
Better watch us on Twitch, ESPN3, and Disney XD.
And try and see if Paris can potentially.
So you get Matt. We're gonna get sad. So Fury's look doesn't find much there, and it is a switch over to the.
I like that they're holding close.
So Fury's playing.
That's a big hack onto Ding.
Oh, this is a good.
Now it's a 6v5.
Ding gets hacked as he's going in.
And there's no way for him to get out. He wasn't able to use his translocator to escape. Because God hacked the hacker. Worked that one out. Now the Spitfire can move on to the point. The Dragons have 5 players. Yes,
They can still re-engage with this. Like they can still fight.
Their front line and distract the Spitfires. And now they just have to move up, play aggressive. Ding has returned to the fray. So the Dragons have 6 players in the mix right now.
So Gamsu's hacked. Gamsu's focused down. That's a good positioning by Guard. So Spitfire, they did the right thing. They disengage, have Guard on high ground here. Just hack Gamsu. How does Gesture die? I don't know about this. I don't know. Maybe he wants to do damage onto Gamsu. Oh yeah, he wanted to do damage onto Gamsu, but it's already too late. Now he's alone. So this is Gesture just reacting in a moment. He doesn't really think ahead. He doesn't know what's gonna happen in like 3 seconds. He gets booped, he gets help. He dies anyways. They should have not lost that fight.
Harass and be a Hornet in the side as much as he can. But Fury going down. Looks like the London Spitfire are actually going to get grounded.
That's on Gesture.
Yes, Fury actually went up to the high ground, went on a little bit of a flank on Zarya in that position.
Kind of feel foolish. Team, you can't even charge at them. Put your shield up, so you have to get aggressive. But if you're standing a long way away from the enemy team, you can't even charge at them. You just look awkward.
You back up, you're in trouble. Big EMP.
So Big-Ocean is hacked during the EMP.
Lights out for the Shanghai Dragons. See Ding's trying to back away. He will use his translocator. So does Guard. Pretty much goes up vertically here, and a graviton surge comes down. He's caught up in a fire strike.
Or Gesture hacked. Wow.
Gesture going down as well, being sucked into the grab.
Shanghai playing it extremely well.
Very nice holds. And we are starting to see them accrue a nice bank of ultimate abilities to really give them extra staying power in these fights. But as Spitfire are pretty much generating their own.
Are submissions for 1-on-1s tomorrow still open? No. They closed at 3 p.m. I just haven't been able to post yet about the list.
Attacked again. Can't do much about it. You can see now that Ding does have EMP available. London can see that. And the Ding's hack there can actually learn the status of his ultimate.
He's trying to set up an EMP here.
He's playing very dangerous. Oh, that's he gets hit by some stray fire. Ding's hack there can actually learn the status of his ultimate.
So Ding wants to use his EMP obviously.
He's trying to set up an EMP here.
This is kind of tricky because there's so much spam.
He's playing very dangerous.
It's so like so easy to die here because they know, you know, they know that he wants to go for an EP. Then he gets killed.
Going down at the start of the fight, just spots him out. It's a fire strike. Really singeing those perm ticks. Now Luffy's going to come in with the transcendence, but it's a grab concert.
That's a big counter shatter.
They reach for the sound barrier, but it's the dragons that come out on top.
Wow.
By the Spitfire, those perm ticks. Now Luffy's going to come in with the transcendence. Fire strike. Really singeing those perm ticks. Now Luffy's going to come in with the transcendence, but
I don't think Gesture expected a shatter to come in.
They reach for the sound barrier, but it's the dragons that come out on top. Prophet gets caught out. Guard again, can't do too much in that high ground except try and get that EMP ready, which he does.
The dragons broke. He's able to muscle
Into this one.
rallies, open it up.
Here's the one. Here's the famous Gesture play.
It's so weak, and the dragons able to muscle back, still with the fight.
So Gamsu, he's hiding behind. No wait, this is not it. No.
And they get dusted.
They had to know that was coming.
Next fight.
He didn't use it.
The question is, does Spitfire want to
I think this is it. Yeah.
But they have to kind of make him.
Tracking is here from the dragons. So they have an idea that they have grab and there's no support ults on the other side. They need to use this grab early, try and get these kills. There's the grab early.
No, fight after this. Fight after.
Ultimate off of the back of
Actually running. Well, he didn't need it.
Okay, so Gamsu's gonna hide behind. He's up here. Up here.
A crew charge gets
He drops down,
damage.
goes for the shatter. Gesture. He blocks it. Real nice. So you have a Sombra on point. And now you decide to go for a Rambo Shatter. And you get focused. You just need to kill Gamsu. Just need to kill Gamsu. This is London. London not throwing because they can't throw something if they don't have it already, right? They can't throw something they don't have. It's a Gesture being outplayed. No, let's go for Anubis, right?
When can you allow yourself as Reinhardt to take
This is an
damage?
interesting
When you
comp.
trust that your Zaya is going to bubble you, and then you want to take damage, and then you really need to know when you need to use the shield to allow your team to move up.
He's way more comfortable on Winston.
So, the Dragons are on the attack now, and they will have Yongji on that Brigitte to start things off. They do have the,
Early zap,
they do have the
just some
Reinhardt
damage.
position, so
Gamsu
I feel
moved
like they're a little bit
forward.
vulnerable to the higher mobility that the
Nice
Spitfire
that they
have.
doesn't drop shield.
It does allow them, though,
Now
to
they
not have to make
re-engage.
changes if they do
Oh,
take
they
point
switch.
A,
Okay.
Where London would have to swap Gesture
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Gesture, he uses his jump.
to
I think he
Reinhardt.
uses jump, right?
Spitfire have because they have the Winston.
It does allow them.
A little bit vulnerable to the high.
Yeah, he uses jump, and that's why they switch
It
positions.
does allow them, though, to not have to make changes if they do take point A. Where
That's
London would
smart.
have to swap
Really
Gesture
smart.
From Winston to Reinhardt, reset that ultimate economy.
You don't want to do that.
Gain a little bit of advantage there if you're the Dragons.
Oh, I think you got stunned. Just
Ooh, almost dies there.
So we took a heck of a lot of damage before he could even jump away from that fight. The Dragons
Luffy
get on the
dies.
fight, Luffy gets picked up across the map by Bedosian. Finally getting a little bit of revenge. Maybe he saw the stat card comparison. Get away.
But you do have one of those top flex. It's Bedosian getting that early away to heal him up. They had to wait a little bit. Really low, and it didn't seem like they had the repair pack available.
So let's see, Gesture on low
They had to
ground,
heal him up. They had to
farming
wait a
ult
little bit,
again.
where the Dragons could have made some more progress on the point.
He uses
Speaking of
jump.
which, you just heard the repair
But
pack
no,
just
they don't
there by
rotate.
Yongjin, so, you know, he doesn't have that all the time, and it's the only form, like we talk about this all the time, the only form of burst healing that this composition actually has available to it. Both Zenyatta and Lucio heal over time, it's quite gradual, unless there's any using
That's a good boot by Nuss.
then it feels like burst healing, but it still isn't.
Another high ground push here from the Dragons.
Now, they don't split themselves this time, they're all together. Gamsu drops first, just to contest the point, forcing the Spitfire to come challenge. Yongjin stay on
Ooh, nice
the
block.
ground, but he's not vulnerable because he can just shield that gesture
And they want to protect Luffy.
when he tries to accost him. Oh, Luffy, though, he could be in trouble.
So easy to die there.
Fury just weasels his way into the backside, catches Luffy out. Again, he's the first casualty in this fight. And now in the absence of an opposition Zenyatta, Hidoshi goes for the Transcendence. A lot of healing because they
A lot of ults
still
used.
have his jump available to get out of trouble if he you see Nas's help, force the Dragon.
Luffy is died all 3 times right away. So we'll see if the Dragons do a better job keeping him alive.
Oh,
That's questionable. I think that beat was fat fingered.
Really early?
yeah.
By mistake, yeah.
I think he's behind that. Let's see. Fury's going to be looking for Luffy in this fight, but more importantly, Gesture maintaining some presence on the point. Oh, Guardian took a lot of damage. He's going to go for the self-destruct to refresh.
Oh, nice shatter. Nice block as well.
There was no one knocking Gamsu out of the way, so that self-destruct from both sides didn't really have any effect. Bit of a reset in a sense, but now the Dragons are...
Oh, Luffy dies. He has... Yeah, this is not Luffy's day. They need to protect Luffy a bit more. Or like rotate him.
Trying to get that piece deal linked up, and the Spitfire having none of it. No, the Mongols, mate, they charge.
They tried to lock Bumper, not Bumper, I mean Gamsu with the boobs, and then stun.
They took the same route 4 times, didn't work the same way pretty much 4 times. It's London. Let's see if they try to wrap back around. So this is what I think that London thought.
They get Fury and a couple players to peek out, but they're not all together. Look at this, it's like a pizza!
Oh, that's a good engage. Not, I don't know if it's good. It's kind of weird.
Bringing it onto the middle of the map, they have 3 players on the low ground, 3 on the high, and Youngjin, Koma not looking great either.
They've split Luffy up, so Luffy is actually stuck here behind, and I think London...
Does he not? You can see it just in the corner.
Oh, Luffy. That's unfortunate.
I'm not going to suspend. He doesn't have much range. He's trying pretty quickly. That just hurts so.
Yeah. That's a quick map.
Now let's talk about Dig a little bit. Now these companies go for, I mean, they continually 5 and give themselves a chance here. So it's unlikely they're going to be messing around with off-the-wall picks and general tomfoolery.
And, with Escort, especially here on Route 66, we see teams.
It's interesting that they want to attack first.
On the defense, play up near the payload, do not let any progress being made by the offensive team right away. Maybe you get a first fight here. If it doesn't work in your favor, you can get another fight before they take point A.
Youngjin was just looking for a sleep dart here, very much a pot shot. If he catches someone with it, the Dragons pounce on him. If not, he switches back to Blink Guitar.
So Ding going behind, yeah.
I like this. This rotation here we see from attacking teams where defenders hold the payload very close to the attacker's spawn. So they try and put the defenders in a position where they have to engage. This is a better way of doing it. Ding trying to go out there with no
Oh, Prophet hacked.
He's in a great spot to get easy damage. So DM deal.
Yeah, so I think Gesture expected a Prophet heal.
So far, so good for the Shanghai Dragons here. This is about as good as you can hope for. It's okay for them to lose a player here or there because their spawn is right behind them.
They do win that.
Yeah.
Pretty convincingly though.
I don't think Shanghai has any trouble at all here.
They'll probably make it to that, big kind of final turn here by Big Earls as you get close.
Ding on guard, both. Ooh, Ding gets caught out. That's not ideal. The Dragons were really hoping to use him as, one half of their pincer maneuver. Getting to the back line, getting free and easy damage, and getting an EMP. Ultimately now, he'll have to take a backseat and wait.
Man, Gesture.
We'll see an
Should block.
Gonna try to tip the scales with an Earth Shatter, and it might have just paid off here. Guard has to back one on out. Prophet and Jest haven't gone down with Fury behind. Gamsu,
which they up with a bit through. Damn. Reserve right on.
It's like he's closing his eyes whenever he drops like that.
If you play voice lines to Sombra, your opponents can hear you.
And maybe we see Gamsu just play out in front here, moving the cart, because you want to try and bait them into using this solo EMP.
It's going to be a messy fight. There'll be 2 EMPs potentially involved here, providing one of the Sombras doesn't get hacked themselves. Oh!
This is a good spread by London. They're using the Gesture as bait, and now they go and like bail him out. But they get grabbed though.
It ain't gonna happen though. The Dragons talk about a head of steam. Now they're breathing fire on top.
Ooh.
Some ultimates here in the 6th fight.
So well played by Shanghai.
For a penny in for a pound for the Spitfire. Here we go. EMP
Nice, not getting hacked. And I think the hack onto Bidoshin, I'm not sure if it was intentional or not. Probably not, but well, obviously it's intentional, but he probably wanted someone else instead. But hacking the Zen is still fine because they can't discord. Guard trying to find a hack. Too much focus onto Gamsu there.
It rips all those shields right off.
That's right. So it's got to be after, but you still needed to connect with all 6 players to really feel his impact.
He's backcapping now. I think this is good. London shouldn't fall for this. Like this is a mistake they do once.
Yep, slowly, surely. There's a back cap underway right now. The Dragons.
No one's checking the bar here.
This one on the Spitfire, no idea. They don't even look at the top of their screens. Ding's gotta get there. Oh no!
Guard is the first one. Guard is the first one to notice.
I'm trying to just whisper it, right? Like,
I love it. They're like, oh, we're out here playing Overwatch, and the whole
They use like their grab, their shatter, they're like picking up all the kills. They're like, yeah, it's a great fight, guys. And they just go back.
Honestly, you are so angry right now for the Spitfire. You are furious. But how are they going to bring this map back?
No sack.
They've got so much time.
That's good.
Or at least they've been pushed in so.
They can kill through the trance because there's no heal amp.
Quickly. Prophet goes down early at the start of this fight. The Spitfire hoping to start something up. I don't know if this could be salvaged, man.
And you know, something like that happens, and you're like spawn trap.
Two different. Right the way.
They're getting snowballed by ults here.
Between two maps. Shanghai now. Right
You see Gesture? He has no idea of the flanks.
the way. So quickly. Between.
He has no idea how to push out this Reinhardt here. Like, you can guard yourself. You can move your shield a tiny bit more to the right. You still shield the same people, but you guard yourself from discords.
Two maps. Shanghai now.
Obviously the EMP would come in anyways, and it wouldn't have mattered, but
Right the way.
still.
Gestures down already. The Spitfire trying to save with a sound barrier. It came in after the EMP, but it's not enough to survive them. It's going to be a three-man. EMP back from Guard here. Nuss going down. There's really no momentum being gained. Ongjin is hard on that.
You know,
Yes.
yeah, it's a off the spawn, so you don't have any
All right, to Taylor.
ultimates here.
I want stats for longest backpack. I want to see who gets that one. All right, to Taylor, two grabs. Both teams use them here.
Nice.
One another, but Ocean is actually the only casualty so far. Look at that clap back from the Earth Shatter from Jamsu. That one really is going to leave a mark on the Spitfire now. The Guard can't get out. Didn't have a translocator available. Nuss also gets hacked. Oh, the payload gets home.
They're so bad at blocking shatters on Spitfire.
From me on the payload. They're using.
I want to see their faces.
What is Spitfire?
How do they have a map like Anubis?
They are super
And
happy.
just at the time,
Did you show London? No, they don't.
guard
It's like the finals.
this run. Arya play, and Fury plays this surge kills Fury with 0, and then Dean with about 2,000 more damage.
So after
there in the first half.
I mean, the Spitfire had a chance to reset now.
Hack onto Prophet, that's big. Because Prophet is hacked, they hard engage here.
Shattered.
And just focus on Gesture. You see, Gesture,
They've resolved.
More damage.
So after
there in the first half.
he's programmed to jump backwards with shield up.
the Spitfire had a chance to reset now. Their resolve must have been broken. Shattered. Jamsu getting stunned up there. Discord quickly, but still just going down first. Not even a chance for a trade here in the Dragons. I mean, think back to King's Row. The Dragons were just unbreakable on their defense. Perhaps they've regained that. I do like these Dragons. Lurking in the backside. I mean, look at that. 64% of the way towards his EMP. Does Spitfire don't even want to mess with the
That's a good disengage.
The drawing board has had the number of C9s.
Ooh, nice deny on high ground.
Oh, ding. Okay, gets laser down there. Garner able to finish him off with a whip shot. Still Prophet can't save Gesture. Okay, gets laser down there. Garner C9 scrubbed off and on multiple times.
So Ding dies,
Okay, gets laser down there. Garner
and
finish him off with a whip shot. Still Prophet
Luffy uses
Gesture. His
trance.
cooldown is-
Let's see, why does he use trance?
Save Gesture. Okay, gets laser down there. Garner able to finish him off with a whip shot.
Well, it's most likely because of EMP next fight.
Still Prophet can't save Gesture. His bubble wasn't on cooldown.
How come we sometimes see Sombra and sometimes not on the same map?
You know, and he's so charged up, able to put down.
Is it just like some teams don't have competent Sombra players?
So brutal. Spitfire.
I think they don't want to play Sombra, that's all.
You know, grouping of ultimates. Now they're very close to that.
I feel like they might feel more comfortable with normal goats on attack here.
But the Dragons have not been forced.
Because with the Sombra, you have weaker frontline, right? You don't have the Diva. And Gesture is about, like, he dies all the time.
To use ultimates of their own. It was just the transcendence in that fight that gave them a clean win. That's very efficient. You spend one ultimate, you win a fight, you're happy with that exchange, and they got, I don't know, 5 more.
You need to snowball with the Sombra.
You don't use any more ultimates here if you are the Dragons.
It could also be that they have prepared, they haven't prepared anything for Sombra on this attack.
Their worst nightmare. They can't even get out of spawn against a team that they've never lost to, or a franchise perhaps never lost to is a better way of putting it. And the Dragons are winning fights very cleanly, very efficiently. The Spitfire are going to be forced to invest and invest first in the next fight to try and gain
So Koma, he's
some ground. The Dragons
just
are keep
hiding here.
Koma drops in, but Ocean
Nice kill onto Bidoshin. Bidoshin is off position there.
try and gain some ground. The Dragons are just keep
Obviously, he doesn't want to get shot by Ding. In this case, you would switch from Zen to Moira, I think, instead. You don't need a Zen if you get locked like this. How do you prepare for Sombra? Well, just like any other comp, you set up fights. Well, you go onto the map, you see, okay, we want to fight here. We expect, okay, if we expect them to play Sombra, we do this and that. I'm gonna rotate like this, or you make some plans before the match. That's how you prepare. And they might have thought that maybe our chances are stronger with normal goats, so that's why they go normal goats. But they don't need the Zen here. I think they can play Moira and just play without the Zen. Maybe. I'm not sure though. You see? Gesture. Using Shadow like that. He has no idea that the team is dead.
And he's down. Trying with the wall right out. This one, or can he? Oh, yeah, he's good.
What?
This one, or can he? Not long for this world. Thanks, Sim. And he's down. Trying with the wall right out. This one, or can he? Oh, yeah, he's good. Yo, that guy needs to watch Free Solo. Learn anything else.
There's some Red Shell streams on, right? He's just all right around. So let's see, now Jake. With the EMP, you kind of need the EMP here to...
I don't know, that was invisible walls.
You don't have the sound barrier to come back, so...
Oh, Spitfire get a reprise. They've got to make something happen with this now.
So the bomb was shot straight up. And it came straight down. In front of Gamsu. Let's see if the... Yeah. It's the easiest block ever. Then Gamsu gets Nas. This is Shanghai. This is London just playing terrible. You see, you don't need to be good on Reinhardt to drop down and fall back with the team. You don't need to be good on Reinhardt for that. You just need to listen, like turn up the volume, like put it to the max. I look confused. Imagine what his teammates are looking right now. In this, like their facial expressions in this moment.
Short charge, like congestion. What are you doing, mate? Hold up.
Where are you getting the follow-up? The self-destruct's not massive.
Half of the Spitfire can't even climb up there.
They have got all these the self-destruct's not massive.
And now they get like bullied into spawn.
They're not athletic. So now, really, the Spitfire have maybe one chance, and they've already spent all their ultimates. This has completely fallen to pieces.
Been so strong on defense for the Dragons.
I mean, I want map 5.
They really looked great to the outside of their offense. On
yeah, it's nothing new.
Really that's not good for Gesture getting grouped up from the rest of his team. He can't climb back up there unless it, he'd have to go around the long way. It'd take far too long to do that. So he has to play on his own gaps. He's identified this. Gesture the long way.
Who will win? Okay. Musly. Who will win? Watch Gesture here.
Take far too long to do that.
Who will win?
So he has to play on his own gaps.
Between Seoul and London. Now, imagine, would Seoul do something like this?
He's identified this.
I know Fisher plays, he plays like with an individual playstyle. Not even he would do this.
Oh dear.
Marvel? No way.
The Spitfire now, it's a full-scale rout. The Dragons snapping at their heels, and no one's really able to get to the payload except for Nas. He gets hacked, so he's really not going to be able to do too much about the onslaught.
Next stage, maybe next stage, but London just got full health on first point, Route 66 by Shanghai.
He goes for a desperate grab, but he's at 1 health, and then he gets cut down. That's overtime. That is an utter disgrace to the Spitfire.
Uber puts it right. It's an utter disgrace. Jeff Kaplan, he might not be watching right now or in the moment there. But he had like he's like got a sudden feeling of anxiety like at the bottom like of his stomach, right? He got like just intense anxiety from how bad they played.
Some of them are just a little bit low. Mercy often referred to as pharmacy. with DM on the Widowmaker. I mean, there's tales of this man's prowess on the Widow have traveled far and wide.
And this challenge,
So Shanghai, they start with
like I mentioned,
the Pharaoh comp here just because they expect the Orisa comp.
really seen him play a ton of heroes outside of
Oh dear!
Sombra. Early pick off there onto Nuss.
And this comp is really good versus the Orisa comp because you can surround and come from all angles. And the Orisa shield doesn't. The Orisa shield doesn't shield from all angles. Now Gesture is a bit more competent on Orisa than Reinhardt. Still nothing you can do.
So that's getting sorted out.
I think it was something with Gegri's computer.
Yes. So that's getting sorted out. They picked up their PCs there. They're leaving the arena. They don't want. So that's getting sorted out. Specific challenge. Despite Demons, players see beyond.
Who's PC?
Also, she's sorted out. It often happens.
I think it was something with Gegri's computer.
Yes. So that's getting sorted out. It often happens as well when players get subbed in and out. Gegri might not. That also watch one another. Spitfire switch off. You're gonna switch guard
Here is you have the Murder Widowmaker, but
So yeah, London, they go into DPS comps because of this.
yeah, we've never seen a composition.
lit on fire by a rocket there.
Now,
That kill.
yeah, Prophet just frags out.
Oh, just I guess that's the same thing. But I should take it back to left. It's quite exciting. She's like an angel, but not. She's Swiss. I guess that's the same thing. But I should take it down by DM though.
One
Corrected
takes
by
the point.
Gesture. Oh, Jess is in deep trouble. Talk about endangered species. Guard now trying to keep the point contested. Ding going down to Prophet so hard, so he does find that airborne pick on Ding and follows up with the Dragons. Dragons don't have control of the point right. Ding just cruising in.
And when London takes the point
Shanghai should go goats
back,
if they
it's
lose
gonna
the point
force
there.
Dragon
They should honestly just go goats.
to try and invest some ults to get back into it.
Oh, Luffy goes down to the Gesture. Gamsu does have his
Because goats automatically loses to his Spitfire's comp. Automatically wins.
It's working here with the barrage, but how do they set it up? They don't have a Zarya really to...
It's at range. He looks one way, he's got the Pharah, the other way.
Oh, there it is! Production goes down. He had the Transcendence with a lot of Spitfire. Now they lack that defensive ultimate they were going to use to hold on to this point. The Dragons need to capitalize though. They need to chase for more.
Oof. Prophet kills Ding.
Around the left-hand side to find the kill. Like that, and he's going to be...
Now the fight goes on for so long.
Scrap. Oh, that was so nasty!
Should have just gone goats.
2% fight. All the options in a huge one. 5 minutes. Now the Dragons are coming. With Map 5. Full beast mode there. Trying to go to the 76.
Finally, Cap.
The Dragons stay alive. What on earth?
He'll play Hunt. No, the way this... Yeah, both support.
Now watch this. Prophet kills
Stall
Ding.
it out for a very long time here. If you're the
This is
Dragons,
just Prophet.
you have both support ults. You have nothing to worry about. Well, maybe now is Ding gets taken.
You really have to lead these shots. Not that much, bear in mind, but enough.
Big fan of your Twitter, by the way. It's really annoying to recite it during the matches. How do you mean recite it?
Trying to control the point. Gesture currently in primal rage. He's trying to take down Ding.
Oh, you're cheering for you're cheering for the teams I talk about. Okay.
Doesn't find a kill, and now he's deep in enemy territory. Fortunately, Nuss followed him in to keep him held up. Oh, DM's not in a good spot right now. Guard's able to...
I'm just telling the truth.
Good shot from Prophet. Ding was low already, and now the Spitfire can take control. Oh! Ouch!
Man,
Well,
Prophet.
it's a roll. If Prophet will have his way, Gamsu...
But never pops.
So yeah, that's why
Use it.
I think they should have gone goats, because if you take DPS versus DPS with snipers,
Doesn't get use of it at all.
I think London wins.
Swap out the Zenyatta here in favor of Moira for some extra just raw sustain.
Moira obviously can provide...
Oh, okay.
Even at longer ranges, but generally she wants to play close to her team. And that's what the Spitfire do. They move
So yeah, Gamsu 41%.
It's like a meatball, I guess you could say. A huge amount of healing available in very close proximity, but outside of that, there's not a lot. That's why Gesture wants to play the Reinhardt here and stick close. Now, Ding wants the Spitfire to play together.
This is so hard to defend.
These rockets. Good move here by
Well, defend and also attack.
That was another healing from Chroma being given to him there. Now the barrage.
When they went for that, like Gesture should hold shield here. I think maybe a shield died.
Kills, but it's enough for Gegger
But-
to move in, and she can finish the job. She fights two, and Ding's back in the fight with a resurrect.
Ocean trying to use the coalescence there. Now that he can get with it.
That was London playing bad. It just got surrounded, didn't know what to do. Now they switched to DPS.
Doesn't want to get headshot.
Playing forward. DM obviously with that infrasight can kind of play more aggressively, knowing with the enemy team he can't really
Be a jump shot.
Ooh, guard kills Coma. So here's the thing. Wolf mentioned this, one of the casters. Because of guard being out, he can't play Tracer. And that's why Prophet is on Tracer here. If they play Widow No, I think Guard hasn't played Widow either in a really long time. Because he's not really warm on Widow, I think. And they need Widow because of Pharah and their own Widow. And Tracer because of the Zen. I think Tracer is the only thing that Prophet can go for. Since if they play Hanzo Widow, it's too slow.
Ding turns him into a pool. Couple rockets connecting now, and a transcendence being triggered here by Luffy. Wants to go forward. Nasi is down, so the Dragons will remain kings of the castle.
That's really well played by Shanghai.
So use that. You also don't think his ultimate is that high yet.
Spitfire won the inaugural season grand final with a relatively similar comp. A lot of Tracer for Prophet. Guard finds Luffy.
Nice kill onto Luffy.
And that's plenty for the Spitfire to work with now. His team having gone down. Yellow with 2 kills, one will be resurrected, but there's no Widowmaker left for the Dragons. Guard deals with the
Ooh, they really wanted Carter.
You don't have to use any ultimate. Well, Infrasight buys you time. So Infrasight used by TM, now it's going to be used by Guard in return. So everybody can see where everybody's at here on the map.
Oh, we went
Going to be used by Guard in return. So everybody can see where everybody's at here on the map.
Wow.
Valkyrie got taken down by Ding, and then Gesture falls. It's a 2-for-2 trade though, and 2 damage to take it down. Prophet the double.
Prophet kills them. Prophet dies. Wow.
There's a heck of a lot going on right now. No, not used to seeing so many damage dealers, but that's what the games look like.
Now Gamsu goes for the kill on Bedoshin. That's big.
But Fury needs to stay alive in the middle of the map. The Dragons are moving to the point. This is where it gets a little bit scary for the London Spitfire. They're still trying to regroup right now, and the Dragons have full numbers. DM's getting pressured down by Gesture. He's able to get away though.
London are choking. Yeah, sweating.
Right now he's trying to get sky high. He doesn't quite find the furrow though. A guard falls in the meantime. The Spitfire don't quite have the point back yet. The Dragons are still in control.
Bomb zoning. Bomb going outside here.
Through. Self-destruct. Doesn't find too much on the outside there. Gegari hoping for more.
Bedoshin on Anna as well.
Shanghai Dragons and Gesture sitting on the point with a Discord orb. He is very vulnerable right now. And Koma's safely healing off of that right-hand side. The Dragons.
This is really smart by Shanghai because they have the stronger DPS duo, I think. Actually, yeah, they have the stronger DPS duo because Guard is on was on Widow.
And we get a map 3. It's not what are time? Mercy.
Let's see, Ruins. Winston Goats versus Goats.
So Luffy on Zenyatta here in the back line. Yeah, both teams opt into pretty much 3-3 here. Both with a, one with a
So Gamsu, he goes for just some energy farm. Koma gets focused.
Yeah, you lose to Lucio, you
a nasty first pick to take.
London.
Spitfire against. They have to pull out all the stops. They're off to a good start. Playing a triple tank, triple support composition and winning the first fight is a great omen. It potentially.
Luffy picked again.
Able to pick him up at range, but Ocean up towards a transcendence.
So yeah, if Gamsu dies twice, like in 2 fights with Winston like this, he's not gonna get Primal, and that's why he switches to Reinhardt. And it's a really good switch. It's fine to start Winston if you get the Primal because of the boobs.
Did he come up with an answer? And soon, likely it's going to have something to do with DM Graviton searches. Against Vidoshin. 40% DM Graviton searches. There you go. Transcendency for Vidoshin. And now the Dragons trying to back up a little bit more as much as they can. Again, they need to.
That's a good good rotation by them.
The Spitfire don't want to give this one away. They want to be accruing capture percentage this whole fight, but they do lose it. The Dragons now in the
So they use grab early. Now, because they use trans, Spitfire just grabs. Spitfire don't have support outsider.
Landed some big shatters on King's Row. You need one now.
There it is.
That's a nice block. That was so telegraphed. This is what Gesture does. When he goes like this, he's gonna grab 100%. 100%. Gamsu, just hold shield, bro. I'm just gonna press my right click button here. Easy.
Shatter attempted. Not quite successful for Gesture. Gets stunned up in the meantime, but Ding is still brought down to by Prophet. It didn't work. They're on the wrong side of the
So they rotate to the other side just so Ding can respawn and get back.
He's going to be separated. London are going to be standing between him and the rest of the Dragons. And there's just not enough time. 92% now on
Counter
the
bomb.
back in the mech.
Well, they use bomb.
The Dragons. 92%. London are going to be standing between him and the rest of the
Why does Koma use speed?
And there's just not enough.
I don't think Koma should have used speed there. Maybe he thought it was there. Oh yeah, maybe he thinks it's Spitfire's bomb. Most likely.
They need the extra durability. The Dragons have to go now.
So yeah, they wasted
Gamsu,
beat on nothing.
would really help them out. Transcendence is there for Luffy, who is so low currently. Gamsu gets stunned up, but he didn't have his Earth Shatter interrupted and hence taken away. He's forced to step back.
And Gamsu is so patient with the shadow here.
Surge now for the Spitfire. What can they do with a Gesture knocked to the ground? Self-destruct, no combo there. Gamsu takes guard. That's
So
what the
patient.
Dragon's looking for here. Gesture going down now, and it's just Luffy left on the point at the 11th hour.
Really nice.
To remech on a self-destruct. That doesn't work out. Now you get DM set up on the high ground here. Try and build up towards another Graviton Surge. As you know, these points, they go 99 to something else, you know, whether it's like 30, 40. But they can get to 99, 99 pretty quick. It'll be rally here for Ting. Buy some armor.
Rally forces them back, because otherwise they can go for the stun.
They know they can't rush this. They have to come in when the time is right, when they have those ultimates ready to go. Just an Earth Shadow for Gesture might not be enough to get the job done. Gesture tries to go for a flanking shadow. They get Demon. If they can get rid of the Zaya, that's huge! They get him, but Gesture has to give up his life in the process.
Gamsu is still holding on to the Earth Shadow. He's so patient.
Both teams losing a large source of their damage now.
So good.
It gets blocked.
Earth Shadow gets blocked, yeah, but still. He's baiting them into, like, trying to force the Earth Shatter.
Far more interested in brawling this fight out. The Dragons are forced back. The self-destruct doesn't find anything. Gegari goes down. She couldn't get back in her mech. Fury is desuited. Where's a follow-up on this Graviton Surge? The Transcendent staves off.
No damage in the grab.
Transcend into that mass. Gamsu gets discorded with the sound barrier.
Nice.
Make it nice and durable. And now it's going to be a Transcendence.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Nuss gets pinned. That's huge.
Try and push back, but Nuss is charged. Pinned up against the wall. The Transcendence from Bedocean doesn't have to keep him alive. Both brigades are traded out here. 85% on the clock for the Shanghai Dragons. And the Spitfire are in disarray.
And with the way this fight's going, with players still lingering around.
That's a really good grab.
This very well maybe the last fight. There's a big grab there that comes in from DM. You just have Nuss being able to get on the point.
Already a couple players and just the one left. Nuss was the last chance for the Spitfire. There's no way to getting to this point. A celebratory Earth Shatter from Gamsu. And in map 5, the Dragons take it.
Wow. Now you guys understand what I mean by Spitfire. Their goats is the worst. They have no goat strats. They're playing goats heroes though. Yeah, that was Spitfire versus Dragon.